myself Huma. Welcome back to our online session of Std-2 subject English. So before I start today's topic, I would like to ask you a few questions. Children, you all like to listen stories? Yes, there are many different types of stories. Fairy tales, Panchatantra stories, animal stories. There are so many different types of stories. You like to listen. And during the lockdown, you might also watch a story of Ramayana. Yes or no? The Ramayana is a mythological story. So today, I am going to tell you a story of Mahabharata. This is a story of Mahabharata. And the name of the story is What Do You See? In this story, Prince Arjun, his brothers and his cousins were being trained in archery and warcraft skills. Archery means it's an art of shooting with bow and arrow, whereas warcraft means the art of fighting in war. So these are the skills they were trained in under a special teacher, Dronacharya. So Dronacharya was teaching them the skills of archery and warcraft. Children, in olden days, there was no any activity centers. So, they had to stay in ashrams and gurukuls, and under the great teachers, they have to learn and they have to practice the skills. So, nowadays, we have so many activity centers. Yes or no? So, the Arjun, his cousins and with his brothers was practicing the skills of archery and warcraft under a great teacher, Dronacharya. Can you see the picture? In the middle, a picture of Dronacharya and surrounding all his students. Once, Dronacharya wants to take a test. He wants to know whether all my students are practicing the skills properly or not. So that's why he wants to take a test. So one day he called all his students and he told that I want to take a test whether you are practicing the skill of archery properly or not. So for that test, I have placed a wooden bird on a branch of tree. Can you see? On a branch of tree there was a wooden bird parrot, and you all have to shoot exactly the eye of the wooden bird. So all the students are very excited to give the test. So they are very excited that their Guruji wanted to take a test to shoot the eye of the wooden bird. So one by one they came. The first came Beam here. So Beam was very happy. So he ready with his bow and arrow. He stretched his bow and set his arrow to shoot the eye of the wooden bird. As soon as he shoot the bird of the eye of the bird, Dronacharya said, "Wait, Beam. First tell me, what do you see?" To that, Beam said, "I see the sun, the clouds, the sky." So Dronacharya said, "No, Beam. Now it's not right time to shoot." The next came Yudhishthir. So Yudhishthir was also ready with his bow and arrow. He also stretched his bow and set his arrow arrow to shoot the wooden bird. Again Dronacharya asked to Yudhishthir, "Wait Yudhishthir, first before you shoot the eye of the wooden bird, tell me what do you see?" What Yudhishthir said? He said, "I see branches, the bird, the tree, the sky." Again Dronacharya stopped Yudhishthir, it's not right time to shoot. So like that, one by one came all to give the test. So everybody was replied the same answer, that they can see the tree, they can see the bird, they can see the branches, they can see the sun, they can see the clouds, they can see the sky. So with that answers, Dronacharya was not very happy. He became very sad that they are not focusing their goal properly. Now it's time of Arjuna's time. Now Arjun was very good in archery. He was very good in archery. So he was also ready with his bow and arrow. He stretched his bow and set his arrow to shoot the wooden eye of the wooden bird. So that time Dronacharya asked the same question how he asked the other students. "Wait Arjun, first tell me, what do you see?" So to that Arjun said, "I can only see the eye of the wooden bird." Again the Dronacharya asked, "Can you see anything else?" "No, Guruji, I can see only the eye of the wooden bird." So Dronacharya said, "Shoot at once." So Arjun shoot the eye of the wooden bird and the bird fell down. To that Dronacharya was very happy and he patted on Arjun's shoulder and said that focusing on your goal helps you to achieve it. That means you always focus in your goal, in your work, what you want to do. Then only the work will be complete and you will get the success. For example, if you will sit like that only and you will pray, "God, I should get the full marks, you will get? No. Until unless if you will not study properly and you will not write the exam properly, you will not get any good marks. That means the focus is more important. So, the Arjun only see the eye of the wooden bird. Why? Because Dronacharya, Guruji wants to take a test how they were practicing in the skill of archery. So everybody was practicing, but they can see all around us. But Dronacharya said only you have to focus on your goal. You have to shoot exactly the eye of the wooden bird. So everybody was seeing what is around. Everybody was saying that I can see the sun, the branches, the clouds, the sky, the bird. But only the student Arjun said that I can see only the eye of the wooden bird. So he shoot at once the eye of the wooden bird and the bird fell down. And Dronacharya patted Arjun's back on his shoulder and said, focusing on your goal helps you to achieve it. You always focus what you want to achieve, what you want to do exactly. If your focus is properly on that particular thing, on that particular work, you will definitely achieve your goal. So hope you students, all of you understood the story of Mahabharata. Let's once again you understood better. We'll read this story from our Balbharati being trained in archery and warcraft. So archery means it's a skill of shooting with bow and arrow, and whereas the warcraft means it's a art of fighting in war. Under the great teacher Dronacharya. Once Dronacharya called all his students and he said, I would like to see how you are practicing your archery skills. I will take a test. Dronacharya said that I want to take a test and want to see how you were practicing the archery skills. So that Dronacharya called all his students together and he placed a wooden parrot on a branch of a tree. So he called all his students and he placed a wooden parrot on one branch of tree. Then he said, now all of you get ready with your bow and arrow for the test. Look at the wooden bird on the branch of the tree and you have to hit exactly its eye. Dronacharya said that be ready with your bow and arrow. I have placed a wooden bird on a branch of tree and you have to hit exactly the eye of the wooden bird. So all the students were very excited. Excited means very happy. All the students were very excited. They stood in a line for the test. They stood means they stand one by one in a line to give a test. First came the beam. He stretched his bow and set his arrow. As he was about to shoot the wooden bird's eye, Dronacharya said, wait beam, tell me what do you see? To that, beam replied, Guruji, I see the sky, the clouds and the sun. Dronacharya said, beam, you will not shoot the wooden bird right now. So when he stood for a test, he stretched his bow and set his arrow to shoot the eye of the wooden bird. To that time, Dronacharya asked him that, what do you see? To that he said, Beam said that, I can see the clouds, the sun. So to that, Guruji said, wait Beam, it's not right time to shoot the eye of the wooden bird. Then, next came Yudhishthir. Dronacharya asked him the same question. Tell me, Yudhishthir, what do you see? To that, what Yudhishthir replied, Guruji, I see the wooden bird, the branches and the tree too. Same like that only he replied to Guruji that how the beam said, like that only the Yudhishthir also said that I can see the wooden bird, the branches and the tree too. Again Dronacharya said, no, you are not ready to shoot air. All the students were asked the same questions and they all told about many things that they saw around. They told that they could see the sky, the clouds, the sun, the tree, the branch, the wooden bird and their friends too. So everybody replied the same answer that they can see so many things around us. But exactly they were not focusing what the Guruji said that they have to hit exactly the eye of the wooden bird. So, but Dronacharya was not happy with their answers. He felt very sad that nobody was focusing. Now, he stopped everyone. Nobody got a chance to shoot the wooden bird. Finally, it was Arjun's turn. So Arjun was very good at archery. Finally, it was Arjun's turn and he was very good in archery. So when he came forward, same bird and focusing on its eye. He replied, Guruji, I can see only the eye of the wooden bird. So, Arjun said that he stretched his bow and set his arrow, and he replied that I can see only the eye of the wooden bird. So nothing else but the eye of the wooden bird. That is all I can see, replied Arjun. That he said I am not nothing else I can see around mine. Only I can see the eye of the wooden bird. Shoot, said Dronacharya happily, and Arjun shot the arrow. It hit the wooden bird's eye exactly. The wooden bird fell down. With his answer, Arjun said that I can see only the eye of the wooden bird. So at once the Dronacharya said, shoot. Then he shot exactly the eye of the wooden bird, and the bird fell down. So Dronacharya patted on Arjun's back and said, focusing on your goal helps you to achieve it. That means you have to focus properly in your goal, so you will be success. You will get success and you will achieve it. So this way Dronacharya took test for his students. So in that Arjun was passed the test, and Dronacharya was very happy, and he said that focusing on your goal helps you to achieve everything. So students, always remember, when you are focusing in any work, so you should be proper on that. You should focus properly on that particular work. Then only you will get success. So hope all of you understood this story very well. So let's do an activity you understand this story better. Here is given the answer the following. Which question is given here? Who was Dronacharya? Tell me, who was Dronacharya? Dronacharya was a teacher from Mahabharata. Yes or no? The Dronacharya was a teacher from Mahabharata. He was a great teacher. Under the Arjun, his cousins as well as his brothers were being trained the skills of archery and warcraft. Second one, what were Arjun and his cousins being trained? They will being trained in archery and warcraft. I said now, what is meant by archery? It's a skill of shooting with bow and arrow, and the warcraft means that the art of fighting in the war. So, which skills the Arjun and his cousins are trained? They are trained in archery and warcraft. We'll see the next one. What did Dronacharya ask the students to do? Dronacharya asked the students to shoot exactly the eye of wooden bird. Yes or no? Dronacharya placed a wooden bird on a branch of a tree and asked the students to shoot exactly the eye of wooden bird. So hope all of you understood the story better. Thank you students. Be safe, stay home.